and welcome to the mathleague YouTube channel. The following video was recorded by one of our staff members live at one of our contests.
I will be going ahead and doing sprint number 19 from this test that we just did. And then here it is. So we have this problem, right? If x diamond y is equal to 6xy plus 4x plus 3y, then what is the value of 43 diamond 27? So I'm just going to show you like the normal way to do this problem. Okay, what do we do here? If x diamond y, we have 6 times x times y, 4 times x, and 3 times y. So if you're like just doing this normally, right, you don't want to multiply everything out at the beginning, right? What do we see here? We see 43 and 27. These really just like numbers stand out to me because they sum up to a multiple of 10, right? So what is this? This is 35 plus 8. And this is 35 minus 8, right? So we multiply them together, right? X times y is just going to be 35 squared minus 8 squared. Then we'll add 4 times 43, and then we'll add 3 times 27. So now 2-digit multiplication is significantly easier, right? You have to 6 times, you should know your how to take squares that whose units digit sum to a multiple of 10, right? And then minus 64. Use a distributive property, right? What is this? This is 7200 plus 150, which is 6 times 1200 plus 6 times 25, minus 6 times 64, which is 384, plus 4 times 43, which is 160 plus 12 plus 81. And now you can see that like you have a lot of these different numbers, right? Let's take all the smaller numbers and add them together first. So what is that? That's 150 plus 160, which is 310, plus 81 plus 12 minus 384, and then add a 7200 at the beginning, right? And then now you see that like even though all these numbers, they were really big, you had to multiply them by splitting it up and using distributive property and using all these tricks that we know, we can actually make it significantly easier. So what is this? This is 391 minus 384 plus 12. And then when you do it all out, add 7200, you'll get 72, 19. And so this is just one way of doing it, right? If you don't know any tricks, you just use all of the number sets that you've done already. You can just use all of those tricks that you learned from there. But there's actually like another way to do this problem that does make it even easier than what we've already done. Instead of doing all this math, right, all this arithmetic, what we can instead do is we'll show you something called Simon's favorite factoring trick. So whenever we have like xy, right, or anything like this, I always think of trying to use this first, right? So we have 6xy plus 4x plus 3y. We're going to do factoring, right? So we're like, well, how do we factor this? It doesn't seem factorable. And you're right, it's not factorable, but we can like kind of make it factorable. What do I mean? Well, let's take 6xy plus 4x. What is the greatest factor of this? Well, you can write it as 2x times 3y plus 2. And then we still don't forget the 3y, right? And then we have a 3y plus 2, right? What can we do? We can add 2 and subtract 2. And now you think like, well, yeah, you haven't done anything, right? That seems pointless if you're adding and subtracting the same thing. But now what do we have? We've made another 3y plus 2. And so we can factor this, right? We can say that's 2x, 3y plus 2's, and another 1 3y plus 2. So in total, you have a total of 2x plus 1, 3y plus 2's. And then you have to subtract the 2 at the end. Now, instead of like doing a bunch of multiplications and 2 additions, now all we have to do is just basically do 1 multiplication and then just subtract 2, which is like pretty easy. You can do that by counting, right? So then what is this? We have 2 times x, which is 2 times 43. You can do that in your head. That's 86 plus 1, 87. By 3y plus 2, you should know 3 by 27 off the top of your head. That's 81. 81 plus 2 is 83 minus 2. And then finally, you should know this from your number sense. That's 72 times 9, 21 minus 2. 7219. So in either way, right, we get the correct answer, 7219, but this trick that you'll know that as Simon's favorite factoring trick is a lot more versatile. It's just more useful. It'll allow you to solve these problems faster. And if anything, it'll allow you a way to like double check your answer. So yeah, that is sprint 19. I hope you got it right. And we'll be moving on to the next round.
Hi, everybody. This is Tim. Hope you're enjoying our videos. If so, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications, all that sort of thing. But what I'd really want to invite you to do is to send us an email at media@mathleague.org. Tell us which problems you'd like to see us cover next in our video series. Take care and see you in the next video.